me be honest with you from the start. A year ago, I was in my late 19, and my height was something I had basically accepted as finished. Done. Whatever I had, that was it. I'd watched the videos on YouTube, tried the tips. Nothing moved. But something was off about the explanation everyone kept giving me. It's genetics. Your growth plates are closed. Nothing you can do. I didn't fully believe it, because the science didn't fully support it. So I stopped chasing random tricks and started actually understanding how height works at a biological level. 12 months later, I'm 20, and I've added 5 inches. Not from massage hacks. Not from jump routines I found in a 60-second reel. And I'm going to walk you through all of it right now. Part 1. Your real age doesn't matter. Your bone age does. Everyone talks about age like it's the deciding factor. You're 18, growth is over. But that's not how your body actually works. There's a difference between your calendar age and your bone age. Your bone age is measured by how mature your growth plates actually are. Picture 2 guys, both 18 years old, same age on paper. But the first guy's bone age is actually 16. His growth plates are still developing. The second guy's bone age is 20, same birthday. Completely different biological reality. This is why some guys shoot up at 19 or 20 while their friends stopped growing at 16. The question you should be asking isn't, am I too old? It's, where is my bone age? And have I been giving my body what it needs to maximize the window I actually have? Part 2. Stop blaming your parents' genetics. Most guys look at their dad, look at their mom, do the math in their head, and give up. My parents are short. That's just what I got. That's not how genetics works. Your height potential doesn't come from just 2 people. It comes from every generation before them. Your grandparents, their parents. Lineages that go back further than you can trace. Somewhere in that chain, there are genes for height that may have been dormant for generations and could express in you. Scientists call this polygenic inheritance. Part 3. The 3 habits that unlock what you already have. Habit 1. Nutrition. Your bones are living tissue. They need raw materials to grow. If your body is running low on protein, calcium, zinc, vitamin D, or total calories, your growth slows down regardless of your genetic potential. It's like trying to build a house with half the materials missing. Prioritize whole protein sources at every meal. Get sunlight daily for vitamin D. Add zinc-rich foods, eggs, pumpkin seeds, fish. These aren't complicated changes, but they create the biological environment where growth can actually happen. Habit 2. Sleep. The majority of your growth hormone is released during deep sleep. Not during your workout. Not during the day. At night, while you're unconscious, your body does the actual building. Habit 3. Training and recovery balance. Training stimulates growth, but recovery is where the growth actually happens. Most people either don't train enough to trigger adaptation, or they train so hard without rest that their body stays in a breakdown state. Neither works. The goal is consistent stimulus followed by real recovery. Compound lower body movements, daily low-impact activity like cycling or walking, and at least 1 to 2 full rest days per week. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Your height is not a fixed number handed to you at birth. It's a potential range, and where you land inside that range depends almost entirely on what you do with the window you have. Bone age, not calendar age. Genetic range, not just your parents. And 3 habits that either open the door or keep it shut. I didn't grow 5 inches by finding a secret. I grew by stopping the guessing and starting to understand what my body actually needed. Now you know too. And subscribe.